The increase of abandoned animals such as canines and felines has become a public health problem in San Andres, where hundreds of animals struggle to survive the inclemency of the climate and mistreatment are rescued by animalists like Ethel Bent, an island woman who adapted her home to shelter abandoned animals and provide them with a better quality of life.
I have 21 dogs and 11 cats. These dogs and cats that are part of my shelter were found in the streets, neighborhoods, vacant lots, mistreated. Many came to me as puppies. I am dedicated to this because I began to do this since I lived in Costa Rica. But in Costa Rica, the subject of adoption after the rehabilitation of a puppy, for some people it was much easier. So when I arrived here in San Andres, I began to do the same. We don't have permanent help from any organization. All these 10 years that we have had these animals as pets, since they were rescued, the food, the primary attention, the sterilization, all of this has been done on our account so that we could assist and provide the proper care to these animals. But we have also had to pay from our own pockets many sterilization, not only of our animals, but of all San Andres.
The situation of abandoned animals increased due to the health emergency of the COVID-19 in the islands. With the passage of Hurricane Iota and Eta, animals became the other face of the tragedy. Animalists like Ethel Bent work to channel aid so that these animals, for which there are no resources or state programs, can be fed with dignity and find a home that fills them with love.
Now, because of the pandemic and the hurricanes that have hit us, many helpers have arrived with food, for which we are also thankful. We will have food for a while, and we will be giving that food to all the animals that need us, and especially to the animalists of the island. If no one has experienced what it is like to give to an animal, to a person, or towards a cause or something, do it, because it is something very rewarding, something very beautiful.
As well as Ethel, who professes a strong love for animals, there is also the Animal Heart Foundation, which rescues, rehabilitates, and gives up for adoption those animals that have been forgotten by their owners and the state.
We have been working since 2017 as a foundation, performing sterilization campaigns, rescuing animals, and sending them to the best homes. We have rescued more than 115 animals that have traveled to Medellin and Bogota. We also work with the issue of public awareness about responsible animal ownership. What we do here is to give them all the veterinary attention, to make diagnostic tests on them, to know what diseases the animals have in order to begin to treat them and to provide them with the best possible homes. We do not send off animals in bad conditions, avoiding the spread of diseases to the interior, but instead, after they are treated here, they continue with their treatments over there.
Juliana, who has been working for animal welfare on the islands for several years, where she has been able to make visible the forgetfulness and the mistreatment that these animals have suffered for years in the archipelago, shows great satisfaction when she rehabilitates and gives a new life to these beings who are unaware of what is happening on the islands.
You see him happy, you see that he has already lost his fear of human beings, you see him really recovered. An animal that was practically dying, lying around, sickly, and you see him when those little eyes changed and he feels loved and happy, then you say, this is worth it. You need to know that in San Andres there is a fight for the animals, that we are in San Andres 24/7, that we are here as a foundation giving everything we are for the animals, and believe us that everything we can do for the animals, we will do it.
As well as Ethel Bent, the Animal Heart Foundation, there are other people who dedicate their daily lives to the rescuing of animals.